safety. Hi, friends. Episode 252, 27 of Dub Life coming to you. 27. That is over half of a year's worth of episodes, probably even a little bit longer, because sometimes I don't record for 4 or 5 days and then just give you a weekend. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I feel like I started recording Dub Life, pivoting off of regular hunts around Thanksgiving time? No, before that, because it was before we went to the beach. So it's been a while. Anyway, welcome to episode 27. I hope you enjoyed the WrestleMania weekend with the Wizard and all the craziness that we did in the last episode. As you're watching this, I am probably on family vacation in Myrtle Beach right now, which is wonderful, because I think this is probably coming out the first week of May. But as we're standing, I just got back from Boston. I had a big business review event this week. It's a very tiring, challenging event. It's a Friday. It's the weekend. And one of these videos, I'm not sure how far it'll go. So I go to Phoenix Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. Victoria's coming here this weekend. Kimberly and Mike are coming tomorrow night, and we're going to actually film a separate video for a new thing on my channel, which you've probably already seen by now. And we may hang out with David some. It's the premiere of the final season of Game of Thrones on Sunday, and then I travel to Phoenix. So there could be a lot that happens this weekend where the episode will just live in this weekend. But maybe I'm going to take the episode to Phoenix as well. Otherwise, I'll start the next episode in Phoenix and continue from there. I don't know. A lot of exposition. I'm sorry about that. There is going to be a lot of haul type stuff in this episode. I've got still 3 Mezcos that I haven't opened upstairs, as well as that Breath of the Wild link that you saw me pick up last week. I want to open those up and show them to you. And then I got a bunch of stuff coming in the mail today that I want to show you as well. So the early part of this video will be pretty toy heavy as I show you some of these things, kind of haul style. And then as people come, we'll start to get into other shenanigans. So hope you're ready for a fun episode. I know I am. It was a stressful week. I'm ready to not have stress. Put it in the mouth. You know what I'm talking about. Let's get going. I don't know if I showed this in last week's episode, but where we originally had the Wizard by the back door, the Roomba was going to eat him. So he has moved upstairs here in this little awning that I have. I've never had anything there for the stairs. So that's where the Wizard lives now, and he looks after the toy room to make sure no one gets in it. Thank you, kind Wizard. All right, I'm going to rearrange the Dio a little bit. I am watching the Pixel Game Squad up there. What I think I'm going to do is put the whole wall in the back. So it's modular. I can kind of change it up however I want. And I think I'm going to construct it a different way for some pictures today. I got these Mezco and the Link. But first picture, I kind of want to do the Iron Man kind of breaking his way out of this from the back with the black tarp behind it. So that's where we're going to start. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. I had them rearranged, but this was not quite fitting. I'm just going to wait till David's here to really rearrange. But I did take the door out, so I can get the same effect I wanted. But I don't want to mess things up because then I'll be very sad. There we go. A little something like this is what I'm trying to work with. Let me turn on the light so you can see it. So we've got him just kind of busting through the door with the light up chest effect. I like it. I love the stealth suit Iron Man. This Mezco is wonderful. If you haven't picked up any of the Mezco Iron Man, I really recommend it. The face is kind of soft, but it's cool that it has a detachable magnet. Obviously, the chest lights up. It's die cast. The stands are good. You see he's got the wrist rockets. He's got the hip rockets. He also has, that's the chest beam, and those are bigger hand beams or blaster effects. He has those blaster effects. Really good. I have all 3 of them. You see here's the exclusive, the black and gold, and then the regular release, red and gold. The stealth one is the PX exclusive, came in the Big 10. I love it. I think it looks wonderful. I have to say that having the Dio really has enhanced my enjoyment of this hobby. Taking pictures with it and just messing around with it. I like taking the silhouette pictures with the black background as well, which is probably what I'll do with Link. But the just having a dio and I'm getting another dio, it just it makes it fun. I really like the picture side of things. At some point, I got to get this DSLR and learn how to use it. Right now, I'm just doing it on my phone, but I'm having a good time with it. Next is the Mezco exclusive Onyx Knight. There you see the octopus cape and the drone that doesn't have a stand, but he looks good. I'm excited to play with him. Bane. Bane, that looks like it could hurt Bane. Oh dear. I had him over there in the corner with Joker. I think that's a Mafex Joker. I'm going to keep the damaged face with the big batarang and just have him on the stand with that drone, but I don't know how to put that drone. It'll just sit on the stand for now. But all right, you were fun, Onyx. All right, here is Blade, and he just looks like a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to getting him open. He looks great. Has lots of good accessories. You know, one thing that I really don't like very much, and that's when I have to put the clothing on the figures. I have enough trouble putting my own clothing on. All right, there is Blade. That's how I'm going to display him with the yelling face and the gun effects and everything else. I got a sword on his back, everything holstered. And I think I'm going to end playing up here for now. I still have to open that link, but I'm going to wait because I have to move the dio for that. And I may have some more stuff to use in the dio later. Hey, Blade, you looking good. All right, back at the computer desk, catching up on some emails. I did want to mention on Instagram, Daily Dad Alex, exactly the way you'd spell it. I'll stick it up here somewhere. He sent me this really cool graffiti art using the word squeeze. I wanted to show it to you right here. So I'm going to stick it, I guess it's up here in the corner. I don't know where I put it. So, oh, hey, my action. It's somewhere here. Look at it. Go give him a follow on Instagram. Check out what he does. Awesome art, and I love it. I'm going to eat some lunch. I got leftover Chick-fil-A I'm going to eat. And then I'll finish up the work. And then I got some boxes coming in. We'll check those out probably in the next clip. I have some leftover soup and a sandwich and a cookie. And look at all the packages. Finished up lunch. I got billions on. I need to catch up. Let me show you what's in these boxes. We will start with the things that have come in from Amazon. That I bought from Facebook, and that's from Megalopolis. Let's look at the Facebook stuff first. Nope, Amazon stuff. I can't speak today. Rub it. So I misspoke. I did have this from Marauder come in. These are 1/12 weapons. You see all those rifles that look the same there? And that's a rifle rack for my dio. Got knives, different guns, all kind of stuff from Marauder for 1/12. I got the Great Saiyaman, Dragon Ball Figure Arts, and then I took a chance and bought from Amazon Warehouse, bought this Mafex Justice League. It was like $40, and it's quite unusual. It's definitely somebody returned it to steal, one of you thieves out there. See, that gun is certainly not the Mafex gun. One of the batarangs is missing. Some of these hands are completely different. There's this weird face thing. So I don't know what I'm going to do. The good thing is you can return it to Amazon, or they may just issue you a refund and you can keep it. But the rest of it looks okay, I think. So I got to mess around with it. But I've heard that this is a really, really good figure. Maybe I can tell by looking at this what it's missing. In fact, I'm not even sure. You know, that looks like a Mattel figure. No, somebody thinks they're tricky. But the good thing about it is I know that Amazon will honor this and just send me the right one. So anyway, that's what was in there. Stick it in there. It really is a shame that fig swappers have gone all the way to Amazon to order it, bring it all the way to Amazon, fig swap, send it all the way back as a return. They have all your information. So like potentially off of even this barcode, they could find you. It's just, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Pretty simple. But I know, Amazon has such good customer service, so what they'll do with this is they'll probably just send me a different one, the real one, at the price that I paid for this one, which is fine. So that's why I take a chance sometimes. It's only every once in a while that buying things from Amazon Warehouse, you don't get what you want, and every single time, they take care of you and even refund you, give you an extra month of Prime, all kind of stuff like that. So I'm not worried about it, you know. So off of Facebook, off of the 1/6 Society buy, sell, trade, I picked these two up for a fantastic price. This is the Arkham Asylum version Joker from Suicide Squad, where he's in the straitjacket. And this is the Age of Ultron Scarlet Witch, where she's in the skirt instead of the pants. So I have the Civil War version, so I'm happy to get that. Again, wonderful price. I bought from an awesome seller on there. Really good deal, so happy to have those. Now let me show you the Megalopolis box. I really like buying from Megalopolis. They have their own boxes, their own bubble wrap. The tissue paper is branded with theirs. They pack really well. I like them. So here's what I got. This is from their spring cleaning sale. I got 3 Storm figures. SDCC Alex, an older, I think 2017 SDCC Black Pants Hot Ryu, the SDCC Hayachi from Tekken with the funny face. I got that Snow Trooper Tamashii Nations, and I picked up these Acid Rain 1/18 figures. I've never had one of these yet, so I'm excited to play around with those. For the 1/18 display I got building, which really won't get set up until the Vitruvian Hacks horses come in. But that's what we're working with. Not too bad. I'm going to go work on filing that claim with Amazon. I'm going to finish the work day. And Victoria will be here later. So next clip, probably be with old Vicky. Woohoo! So it's not been 10 minutes, I don't think, since I talked to you last. And I spoke with Deepak from Amazon. And he's going to send me a brand new Mafex Tactical Suit Batman. It'll be here tomorrow. While he was doing that, UPS showed up again. And I'm like, there's no way that they did it that fast. If so, that's the greatest customer service of all time. I think this is some boring stuff, but I'll open it and show it to you. But shout out to Deepak that within, I don't know. I mean, it was like all on the chat, on Instant Messenger on Amazon. And he didn't even make me show pictures. I explained to him what happened. Within like 2 messages, he had taken care of it. Thank you to him. Excellent job by Deepak. Yeah, so this is carrying case for that new Iron Man drone I picked up, and battery chargers for the Tello. All right, now back to work. Talk to you when Vicky gets here. Well, I keep lying to you. I decided I'm going to come up here and unbox a couple more things before Victoria comes. She is going to get us some pizza, and then we're going to watch the Game of Thrones finale from last season, as well as something else on YouTube. So I won't be leaving the house. Back to the toys. Oh, look, the great salmon. Put it in the mouth now. So for some reason, I forgot to record it before I put them on the shelf, but there's the Hayachi, the SDCC. You can see all 3 of those right there. 3 different colors. The one with the funny head, which I don't know what that is. Tell me in the comments if you know what that is. But there he is on that shelf. Unfortunately, the joint there for the Black Pants Hot Ryu, it's got a little crack in it, so it won't hold the arm in. I'm just going to see if David and I can fix it this weekend before returning it, because it doesn't bother me if we can just fix it, and that way the store doesn't have to be out of figure and lose money and all that. Got it on clearance anyway. But if we can't fix it, then I'll send it back. But he won't get a picture today. But Big Alex is. So here's Alex. I took the wall off of this side with the pipe, as you can see. Turned it around so he could be busting through the wall. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm pleased with that picture. Go back and look at my Instagram, and you can see some of these pictures. I think that looks good. I love these big Storm figures. Big and beefy. Okay, final figure for today is going to be the Snow Trooper. Ooh. Oh, yeah. He's going to be a fun one. Let me show you. Let's see. So Alex came with that other effect for like his chop. I think he has 3 faces, 3 ponytails, bunch of hands. Hayachi has 3 other heads and a different effect for his punch. And Saiyaman has a lot. Has the S2 Gohan, the regular Gohan, the other Saiyaman. Lots of hands, extra antennas. That one comes with a lot of stuff. All right, let's get to the Snow Trooper. Oh no, I'm trying to take a picture of Snow Trooper and someone is upstairs. It's the Wizard? No, it's Victoria.
Hello.
I thought it was the Wizard.
I have a prize for you.
Right here?
Right here, right now.
For the camera or not the camera?
Yeah, for the camera's fine.
Oh, so it's not like nudes of Evangeline Lilly?
No.
Okay, good. Wizard, you were wrong. Oh. Zoltan, do you want to go to Walmart and see if the man with the lemonade's there?
I may have already...
Last video you said... Oh, you already checked?
I may have already looked on the weather for tomorrow, and I looked and I thought...
You said you'd put them all in a sack and carry them around.
I did say that.
All right, what's it's in an envelope?
It's in an envelope.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
1 moment.
Yeah.
I have not went any further. I just saw House Targaryen sigil. So, I'm going to see what the prize is. Help me in case it falls. Oh! Oh, look at Drogon and Dany! That's wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, happy Game of Thrones premiere weekend.
Wasn't that a wonderful prize? It's Game of Thrones premiere weekend, the final 6 episodes. I've been waiting almost 20 years to hear the end of the story. I've been reading the books a long time. Here is the way I've got him posed up, the Snow Trooper, firing the big blaster. Let me turn the camera around and show you a little better. He's actually very cool. You build the tripod for that big snow blaster. That mask is removable. He's got a sword. He holds it pretty good. And I'm pleased with that picture. So now, Victoria brought us bacon wrap pizza, and we're going to have a viewing party of some things. Ooh, yes. This is, that's an interesting box of pizza. Okay. Oh, deep dish wrapped in bacon. Yes. Victoria, how are you liking your Little Caesars bacon wrapped pizza?
It is very good.
We've not had this in like 4 years. Mm-hmm. If you haven't watched the Dane Drops food review of this pizza, you should. It's very funny. In the mouth, yes?
Yes.
In the mouth. We ate bacon wrapped pizza and breadsticks.
Yes.
Are we going to leave the house?
Tonight?
Yeah.
I don't...
Lazy?
Lazy's good to me.
Lay on the couch and watch the telly?
Yeah.
Safety. There's Sir Jamie. Victoria, you a Sir Jamie fan?
Yeah, I like him. Yeah.
Me too. I like Jamie. We're Game of Thrones in it. So we watched episode 4, Billions, some Dragon Ball Super, but we watched the finale of Game of Thrones last season because in 2 days is the premiere, even though as you're watching this, I think maybe episode 4 is about to air, or maybe 3, and we've probably wept many times already. So Victoria, what did you think about that finale? I haven't watched it in a couple years.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I forgot. I love...
Spoilers if
yes,
somehow you're not watching Game of Thrones. This particular episode, by the time you're watching this, is 2 years old.
Yes. I love the Peter Baelish stuff.
Yep.
Freaking Littlefinger. Oh, it's about time.
Pack survives, yep.
Yes. I loved all of that. I like the Arya.
Arya is fantastic.
Sansa scenes, those are lovely.
I don't know who doesn't like Arya, but there can't be many people because she's fantastic.
I love Arya. Those girls are awesome. And I love it that they're like best friends in real life.
Do you wish Arya would sing an Arya?
No, that doesn't really go along with her character.
True. Will you help me go unbox 3 6-scale figures before we go to bed?
Sure.
Hooray! So we're talking about Game of Thrones and playing with Scarlet Witch. I like that her alternate hands, some of them have the red for her magic effects. The way I have her posed is one hand's got the magic, the other one is holding Ultron's heart after she ripped it out, and I like it. Victoria, do you like it?
I do. She's great. I like Scarlet Witch.
Me too. This Sideshow Joker is interesting. It comes with a huge stand with a flight arm. I don't know why you need that. I'll definitely have him in the chair. It comes with like full-size playing cards. Just an interesting. It was a Sideshow exclusive. I think this is probably a backdrop. But I'm just going to have him in the chair. But, yep, interesting one. Nice metallic fold arm, and the sleeve or the slip cover is very nice. I still want to get the purple coat Joker. Missing that one. Here's Victoria's favorite, the Jared Leto Joker in the Asylum jacket, yes?
I don't know that it's my favorite.
Oh.
It's cool.
You like him more than Dobby?
No!
Oh.
I like him more than Ramsey.
So the last toy in the day of toys is the Metacomb Real Action Heroes Breath of the Wild Link. Metacomb, who also makes Mafex. This is my first Real Action Heroes, but they've been making these for a while. We open that flap up. So he's got a lot of options. Victoria has claimed his cloak as her own. So you see the Master Sword, bunch of hands, Sheikah Slate, Victoria's toes, different face. Then that's like a Guardian arrow, lots of bow arrow. There's a lot going on here, so we're going to have to show you a couple different poses, I believe. So we're just getting started, but he is remarkable. The bow really works like a bow, and you can actually notch the arrow and pull it back, which is not a thing I'm used to with a toy, so it doesn't look great right now, but it's the best I'm going to do because I'm really worried about breaking it. But man, the detail on this is incredible. So here's the final way that we've decided to display him. He's got a Sheikah Slate on, his shield in his hand, the pointing finger, which, depending on which of us is playing, if he's Victoria, he's pointing at, what, a mountain to climb, and it'll rain and you'll fall down. For me, he's pointing at an oven to go cook some food. Arrows, bow, sword, his tunic, cloak thing. I think that's the... Is that the one that makes you fast? And then we took a picture with the Guardian arrow, but there's nowhere to really put it unless we had him firing the bow and arrow, and I don't want to break that. And then he had the alternate face we used in some hands. That little belt is for the shield to put over his shoulder, but we have it in his hand, and he is delightful. So, Victoria, what do you think about that link?
I think he's really good.
I'm really glad I got him. They're very, very expensive Real Action Heroes, more expensive than Hot Toys. And then because it's a Nintendo license thing, it was really expensive. But we got it last episode at the discount in the bag sale at ThinkGeek. I hesitated. We were there for like 30 minutes, but I'm glad I got it because he's wonderful, and I love that game so very much. And I have very little. In fact, all I have is Amiibo, I think, from that game. So I'm very happy to have this. Now we're going to go to bed. We'll go to swap meet in the morning. Yes?
Yes.
Any final words for the day?
No.
And good morning. Nice new morning. I see purple. Whenever my mantle lights up purple, that means it's either just rained or is about to rain. I have a if this then that trigger with my smart lights, where if the weather station that it's connected to forecasts rain imminently, then it triggers the purple rain scene, which means this lights up purple to tell me it's raining. Just for the heck of it. Anyway, I think Victoria and I this morning are going to go to swap meet, and then we're going to come back. Kim and Mike are going to hang out, and we're going to have fun tonight. So we're also recording a separate thing tonight, as I mentioned, with them. So I don't know how much of that I'll show you. I'll probably show you a little bit because you'll have already seen it already be published, I imagine, by then. But for now, let's get started with Saturday morning. Look who's up.
Hey.
I'm ready. So we got to go to swap meet. Do you want to eat refried beans at the swap meet?
I don't want refried.
Okay. Do you want barbecue, or do you want Mexican food, or Italian food, or Chinese food, or cheesesteak food, or a rotisserie chicken from Publix?
Are you talking about that barbecue?
Yeah, on the way to swap meet.
Chicken?
Yeah, with the chicken.
Yeah.
By the cookie place?
Yeah.
Are you going to get a cookie?
I may see if they have the Domino, just because it's my favorite, and they don't have that at my cookie store in my mall. I can never find it. I don't think they even make that cookie there.
If they have 6, will you get 6?
No, I'll get one.
What if it's the kind gentleman that just hands us cookies for free?
That was a holiday. That was like St. Patrick's Day.
No, it's happened twice.
Oh.
Once was the first time where there's like, have a cookie. And then another time it was...
St. Patrick, and they had that mint cookie.
Well, it
green
was
cookie.
just St. Patrick's Day. Maybe they have leftovers.
That would be really old leftover mint cookie.
Yeah, that may be diarrhea.
For some reason I can't explain, Vicky will call my name. If I could just crash here tonight. Come on, Vic. You see, I'm in no shape for driving. Anyway, I've got no place to go.
Little mini concert. And now we're at Jack's Old South Barbecue, Victoria's favorite barbecue in the area.
Yeah.
3 times world's champ. It is very good. We had it for the first time at David and Megan's wedding. And now we come a lot. It's delicious. Victoria, you getting the ribs?
No, I'm getting the chicken.
Chicken? What are your sides? Them baked beans with the apples on them?
The baked beans with the apples in them and the mac and cheese.
Delicious. Victoria, what are we supposed to do with that cup of the glaze?
Well, it depends.
Take it like a shot?
No. You pour it on the chicken or you dip it in the chicken.
Ooh, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Barbecue was delicious, yes, the glaze, and now we're over here. What always happens, as Victoria dictated, cookies and ice creams and cookies and cakes and pie.
Yeah.
She just proclaimed, oh my God, for the double fudge made with Reese's Pieces.
I had never seen that before.
No domino, but there's a new item. Oh, there's a Friends cookie cake down there. Will you go to prom with me? What about these cooks and cakes and pies and creams? That one's called Chocolate Heaven. Oh, ice cream.
Very excited.
Cookies! Everybody do the cookie dance. Yeah. Cookie dance. Yeah. Oh, Victoria just slammed the door on me at the cookie. I bought cookies and she just slammed the door. Oh, he got me in my booty cheek.
Oh, no.
So what, we got 8 cookies. 7 cookies, 2 of them free.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, rub it. So what cookie did you get?
I don't remember. I think I got 2 peanut butter, a white chocolate macadamia, and a chocolate chip. They did not have the domino.
I got cookies and cream, birthday cake, and double fudge of Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Well, that's just, what you gonna do with them?
Eat them. What am I about?
Ah! Victoria was just singing Nickelback to her cookie.
It's very good.
Yeah, she was serenading it. Should have been on the Graham story if you didn't see it. That was a Graham exclusive. Fast forward, and we're at the semi-regular weekend stop. I don't know where Victoria's going. At the swap meet, Pendergrass, and I got some stuff that I need to pick up for David, and I think I have stuff here. Is that exciting?
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you want to buy that deep freezer from that gentleman right there?
No.
Oh.
Yes, please.
Pictures with the cow as always. Do you think we're going to get the taser?
Yes.
You do think so?
Yes.
Talk to me about chicken. How did you like the chicken?
It was so incredible. I love that chicken.
Why do you love it?
The glaze is absolutely
No, he's selling rifles to people. No taser today.
Yeah.
Oh, safety on the chicken settling in. Uh-oh. Give a little shimmy in there to Adonis. Give him a shimmy. Give him a shimmy. Oh, yeah, that. Adonis is perplexed. Oh. Hot pants. Captain Marvel.
They got the big.
Look at that stack I gotta bring home. Big stack. We got new stuff. What else is new? Cyclops. Got Cyclops. Oh, sing it, rub it. Good old Clops. Clops in it. And we got the new year 3 3/4 stuff. That's coming home. New Essentials. Joker. There's the taser. Victoria.
Yeah.
Do you want to buy this from Adonis?
No.
But he said it would really help him out.
I don't think he said that.
Yeah, I heard him. See? I said that. Yeah.
It's nightmare inducing. I mean, look at it.
You could just, what if I put that in the guest room?
No.
On this pedestal with the light shining in the face?
No.
What do you think they're ringing the bell for over there? Is that like hot rolls on the buffet at Golden Corral?
I do not think so.
All right, we're fleeing the swap meet now. Victoria has an armful of prizes.
Yep.
And there's the bell. You get Queen's, it's cotton candy. That's what's for sale at the bell. Oh, squeeze it. Cotton candy. She's got the bell. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to take a picture with Moo Moo, Mr. Cow? Oh. So we had a nice time hanging out with Adonis for a while. And what do you want to... Oh, you want to go find JoJo, don't you?
I mean, if he happens to be in the vicinity, I am not opposed to a strawberry lemonade.
We'll go see if we can find JoJo. And fast forward. We are back to the scene of the crime over and over again last week at the Walmart for JoJo's Gourmet Lemonade.
Yes,
we have our
we are.
cups that we bundled for last weekend.
Yes.
And we're coming back for more. I've had the strawberry, I've had the grapefruit, and I've had the strawberry. No, I've had the mango and the all mango. What are you gonna get?
Strawberry lemonade. I had that
Always?
once. I had that once, and then I had just the regular lemonade, and the strawberry lemonade was so good, I don't think I'm ever going to try anything else.
Do you think JoJo will remember us?
I think he will remember you 100%.
Oh, let's see. Here we have Victoria. Huh? Oh, we didn't think you remember me.
I remember y'all got a bunch of them last week.
Yeah, we got the big bundle.
I know.
And we went down to Magic City with you. Nah,
Funny, dude. Yeah, I remember you. I remember the non-comedian.
Oh. So because this was the wizard that created all this, Zoltan, for Victoria. So first of all, strawberry mango kiwi lemonade. Strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade.
This is my 4th different one I've tried. I'm going to try all the flavors. But JoJo, who is just a delightful person, just told us that he is in talks next week to set up at a swap meet.
Yeah.
Which, that means we can get our fresh figures on with Adonis and holla JoJo at the swap meet all at once.
Yes.
Which means your wish was Zoltan.
Yes.
Coming through. The wizard. Rabbit. Well, Victoria, we've stopped to get gas just at the Walmart gas station, and I'm troubled because that appears to be a bottle of urine.
What?
Get out and judge for yourself. I think that's a bottle of urine. Your thoughts? Dip? Are you locking yourself in the car?
I want nothing to do with that.
Do you think I'm wrong or wrong?
I don't know.
Do you enjoy that? Yes or yes?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, Victoria's smelling cookies because we've arrived back home. We still have 6 cookies, 5 cookies. I don't know how many we bought. I can't do math today. So we have probably an hour and a half before our siblings arrive. We picked up, this is for David actually, the Cyclops egg attack. I almost bought one for myself, but I resisted. This Mafex Wonder Woman is for Damien, so I picked those up while I was there. I got the Mafex Superman, and then the Hia, and Justice 2 Bats, and Superman. Year of 118th, coming strong. Victoria's apparently going to just stick her face in the cookies and just,
I just wanted to say they
waft.
smell delicious.
Did they smell delicious?
Yeah.
Are you going to put them in the mouth?
Yeah.
We have lemonade. We're going to watch YouTube or something and wait for our siblings to get here. Talk to you in a bit. Tori.
Squeeze it.
We have guests, company, not guests, family. So Mike and Kim are now with us. Victoria is stuck in the couch. We've been watching the Lou Pearlman show. Right? Is that what it was called?
Boy Band Con. The Boy Band Con. Check it out on YouTube Premium. My boy Lance Bass. Good job. I mean, he's not really my boy. I don't know him, but anyway.
That was an unexpected.
If you're watching, she knows you.
Yes, Lance. Lovely job so far. We're not done. We're about halfway, and it's very interesting.
So is that a yes or no that it's called the Lou Pearlman show?
It's not called the Lou Pearlman Show.
Okay, I mean, that was passionate. So we are about to film, and by about, I mean at an undetermined time tonight while we figure out logistics, something that you would have already seen.
Delightful Dub Ventures.
The Delightful Dub Ventures, which is going to be like a D&D role-playing tabletop, choose your own adventure, imagination, take off your pants, all of that stuff, all in one, probably 3 interesting episodes. So occasionally I'll join the dub life with interspersed clips, but a lot of the cameras have got to now film this. It's going to be interesting. Are we excited?
Yay!
Victoria?
Yeah.
You're way more excited for the Lou Pearlman show.
I mean,
My boy Lance Bass! Just check him out and give him a touch. So I'm up in the toy room because in order to do this right, I need multiple camera angles, tripods, lighting potentially, all this kind of stuff, chargers. So I'm up here because I got to dig through all my supplies. I got some down there and figure out if I got what it takes to film like a multicam setup. Hopefully I did a good job and you enjoyed it and I edited it well. But go back and look at it. 3-part episode. It's in the daily dubs. I'll probably make a little playlist for it too. Delightful Dub Adventures. Let me get my stuff. I'll go downstairs and let's get the party started.
The dog is at the
There's a
door.
lone dog at the door.
What? Someone is at the door.
It's a dog. It was just a
Oh,
dog.
away.
It's just a dog.
Say chicken.
Glad I didn't open the door.
Kim, why are you looking over there when the action is over here? With this guy.
I am awakened. You will seek the wisdom of the all-seeing Sultan.
Where did you get that?
Dirt cheap. It's $18.
Wow.
You are troubled by a decision that you must make. Take the chance, or you shall regret it for all of your days.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
The crystal goes dark. Long live Sultan.
Do you wish you had Zoltan in your house?
I don't have a big enough house to have Zoltan in my house. I'll just have to come visit him at your house.
So we're getting ready for Delightful Dub Adventures. We see we have my lovely Geek Chic tables. These are the kitchen tables. They convert. We can put these little deals in them. Hold cards, things, Mr. Ticklebottom, whatever. So we're going to try a setup where the way I record Daily Dub will face Kim as the leader dungeon master. What are we going to call that role? The Touch It Master? Yep. She's got a halo light on her, which looks very interesting on here. And then we'll sit there. I'll use this phone setup and record us. We'll do 2 camera. I'll try to edit it. Hopefully when you watch it, it was good, people. But this is probably the last clip until we're done for Dub Life. So everybody say goodbye to Dub Life for
Bye.
literally 1 second until the transition. Whoop. So we are done with halfway through it. And my siblings have got to get in the car. And I noticed that I had one more package. I got a package. Isn't that loud? Does it sound loud and obscene? Ooh, what's it gonna be? I think you know what it's gonna be because you already watched yesterday. And much better. Mafex tactical suit Dark Knight. This is the one they gave me to make up for the one that was fig swapped. When I get back, I'll show you the difference between the two, and it's pretty funny. We've opted for Johnny's New York Style Pizza to give us a little fuel before we continue the adventure. Woo! Shake it now, hey! Look, there's E.T. Oh, bruschetta and garlic. Victoria, you gonna soak your nose in the garlic? You already have. I see. Alrighty. Dancing with the tuna sub. I got the bowly. There's the nappies. What'd you get? Pizzas. What'd you get? Oh, look at that. Meats. Is everybody pleased?
He has meats and I have cheeses, so we have the finest meats and cheeses.
Oh! How did we all enjoy our dinner? It was delicious. The bruschetta was especially delicious, in my opinion. And the meatball stromboli. All right, we're going back at the adventures. Talk to you after we're done. Squeeze it now. Everybody squeeze it. Yay. So we have finished Delightful Dub Adventures, the first campaign. We thank Kim for writing and creating this and DMing it for us. We had a lot of fun. I had fun. Everybody have fun?
Very fun.
So if you'll go back, it will be Daily Dub. Let's see. It's April. It's going to be like April like 17th, 18th in that realm. You can find it. It'll be 3-part episodes on a Daily Dub. It will say Delightful Dub Ventures. So watch that 3-part. We're going to be looking for feedback. By the time you're watching this, we'll probably be about time to do another, if we're going to do another. We had a lot of fun, so please leave us feedback. And if you like it, so if you just think it's not your thing, that's fine. You can keep that to yourself. I don't care. But if you do like it, but you have actual feedback in terms of you'd like the camera to work a different way or you'd like to hear something different, please tell me that because we're trying to figure out the setup for all of this if we're going to keep doing it. Also, if there's other games you'd like to see us play. So I know that wasn't this video, but hopefully you watched it and you can leave us a lot of feedback. But Kim and Mike are getting ready to leave in a little while. I do have a challenge I need Victoria to do before she goes to bed, but say goodbye, Kim and Mike. All right now. So Kim and Mike have not quite left, and I promised you something before the end of the video. So Victoria, I have a challenge that will complete your challenge and another thing. So we have 2 items here, yes?
Yeah.
Just examine them and let everyone know your thoughts on what you think you're seeing here. Are they the same item?
No. So, they're different. They're very different. I mean, this guy's got like some stubble and stuff, and he's got more like gold paint. This guy's got more silver paint, and he's kind of clean shaven, I guess, and his face is a little chunkier.
Which one do you think is nicer? You can examine.
Really hope I don't pick wrong. That's gonna be unfortunate, but I think this one's nicer.
So look at the accessories. Do the accessories all seem the exact same? And the head sculpts?
The head sculpts are not the same, no. The accessories are similar, but not the same. Because, like, you've got, that's a very different gun from that. Those things look the same. And those things look the same.
What about the heads?
The heads
What's
are...
different about the heads?
What? What is that?
Huh?
What is that? What?
What do you think you're looking at here?
So, oh, and look, it's got, like, random...
what are you pointing at there?
Just, I don't know what that is.
So what do you think you see here?
So, is this like one of those things where someone has swapped out crap from
You win!
the box?
So, I ordered from Amazon, Amazon Warehouse.
Yeah.
This is the tactical suit Justice League Batman from Mafex. Mm-hmm. Probably a lot of people's very favorite figure of the year last year, 6-inch. And they had an Amazon Warehouse for $30. And I'm like, hey, I'll pay $30 for a $100 figure any day of the year. So what I received yesterday was this.
Huh.
It was listed as light new, damaged packaging, that was all. As I began to look, I noticed, well, that's just some random unpainted head. And that sure doesn't feel like an import figure. And, well, that gun sure doesn't seem like it fits in the package. And this is like some type of dinosaur hand and a robot claw. And I realized when I looked carefully at the package that it came in, because the package was correct. But when you look at especially the abdomen articulation, you go, oh, wait, that's not even the same thing. Mm-hmm. So I picked it up and I looked right there on the booty. And sure enough, Mattel.
Oh.
And it is the multiverse $10 version of the figure that someone purchased from Amazon, the regular version. For some reason, kept the figure, one of the heads, a couple hands, and a gun. And then went way out of their way to make sure all the little holes had a thing in it, including a dinosaur claw. And sent it back to Amazon, which Amazon got fig swap, just packaged it and said it's a return. They don't know any difference. So I spoke to Deepak yesterday. Mm-hmm. This is all yesterday.
Okay.
And I told him what had gone on. I took pictures. He goes, I do not need pictures. I trust you, my trusted friend. We will have a brand new of the version out to your house tomorrow. And so left on the porch by the dog apparently earlier today is the actual Mafex brand new Justice League Tactical Suit Batman that looks fantastic. So you got the challenge right. You know what that means? Oh, but I don't want this one. He's no good. All right, well we're gonna. Oh, yay! Now we're gonna go to bed. Everyone say good night. Talk to you after the break. Good morning to buy a fresh pig. It's Game of Thrones morning. The final season of Game of Thrones premieres today. And I will say, other than I'm going to talk about it like the way I just talked about it, there will be no recap or kind of discussion. Like I may say I liked it or not, but that'll be on Daily Dubs right after it airs. I'm going to try to keep this feed spoiler-free, anything like that. And as you're watching this, it's been a few episodes already. So go back, you can watch, after the first episode, it'll be the Tuesday Daily Dub. Then every other one, it'll be the Monday Daily Dub, where I talk about what happened on Game of Thrones the night before. Same thing is true of in-game. As you're watching this, I've probably recently published my in-game reaction. That'll be in Daily Dub feed as well. So, I think David may come over today, at least to watch Game of Thrones. I'm not sure what Victoria and I are going to do. We're probably going to be lazy again. It's been kind of a relaxing day. I got to get ready. I got laundry running right now. I got to pack to head to Phoenix tomorrow. So, anyway, I wanted to welcome you today. Let's get it rolling. I've been editing video most of the morning and got one of the 3 parts of our film from last night done. It's a lot of work to edit that video. Victoria has had Stromboli leftovers and is just doing that. Masters is on because there's tornado warnings all throughout Georgia. Like one on its way up here, I think. And it seems to be pretty bad. So, we're just being lazy right now. Just relaxing. Are you having a schnoozle fest right now?
Yeah, a little relaxation.
I think I'm going to warm up some leftover bacon wrapped little creasers. Huh?
Yeah.
Ooh. It's been an interesting last few minutes. We're watching the Masters, but then the news kept interrupting because we had severe tornado watch, like coming right at, like literally, at the city. Yeah. But it seems to have passed. So, back to the foolishness, even though all you've seen us do is lay around. We're being lazy. We're getting ready for Game of Thrones Day. The Masters is on really early, so we're watching that. We do have a friend coming over shortly, though. Ooh. Look at Tiger. Tiger Woods won the Masters. It's actually a pretty cool moment.
Greatest scene in golf forever, Jim Nance.
And look who's here. David's here. Victoria's got headphones in.
I'm only on one ear.
David, I have your prizes. What is this? Oh, your items. Ooh. Ooh, my hip popped a little bit. You know what that means. Safety. That's for Damien. Since you have a sack of stuff for Damien.
Add it to the pile of sackness.
Sack pile stuff. And this is your clops with his panties.
Cute.
And then, do you want this? You have to see what's wrong with it and what happened to it.
Let's see. What? Why is the gun different color?
Huh? Do you want it? Are you confused?
What's wrong with his face?
Are you perplexed? But it does have, so like, most of the accessories are the Mafex ones. You can have it and do whatever you want. You can put it in your mouth. Look what David brought for Kim. The Goose de Flurkin Pop. Thank you, sir. Are you going to play with that and see what you're working with? You're excited about that head sculpt, aren't you?
I am.
Ooh.
Oh.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Put it in the mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly I'm alone. Victoria had to go home so she can make sure she's home in time for Game of Thrones. David had a dio that he just finished a commission for somebody. He went to drop it off, and now it's just me. Hopefully David will return and spend some time with me. No, I'm not alone anymore. David came back for me. Yay. We're going to go eat dinner. And Game of Thrones is 2 hours away. So we're hoping Victoria gets home in time to watch it as well. Are you excited, David? Are you excited more for Game of Thrones or supper?
Or, both?
Oh, both in it. Ooh, chauffeur. Ooh la la. I think we should eat nachos. Yeah? Yeah. Mexican food. We are at the pre-Game of Thrones Cabo's Mexican Grill. And there's the thunder because it's been tornadoing all day. It's just, lovely, but glad nobody got hurt. I don't think a tornado ever touched down. We going for some foods. I need some salsa. Give us a mariachi dance, yes? Dancing it. Blue hair ran away. She saw it and dipped. What do you think about that? Oh, she dipped. Feel it. The feast, the pre-Thrones feast has arrived. Look.
Question.
Zoltan?
Did you get corn or flour?
Oh, I got flour. Gotta avoid diarrhea. We had a nice dinner, yeah? But the sky is displeased still. That Like, look at that, and then Mephistopheles. Well, Thrones in it? Mm-hmm. All right, give us a little shake. No?
Every time that I look in the mirror.
3 minutes and 5 seconds, David. I have goosebumps. All right, we're getting ready to watch episode 1 of Game of Thrones, and there will be nothing to interrupt us, so everything will be put away. David and I may just talk briefly to the camera after this, but if you want to see my full recap, go back to a daily dub for the Tuesday after it premiered. That's where I will put it, and maybe I can trick David into co-starring on that with me as well. But Game of Thrones recaps and my in-game recap will be in the daily dub feed. We're excited for Game of Thrones. Talk to you in the next clip, which will be a couple hours from now. Now, hey, rub it, David.
Touch it.
I think we both agree that we could watch all 6 episodes straight right now and just deal with the consequences of work tomorrow. Aww. David, thank you for watching Game of Thrones with me tonight. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
It was really good.
It was awesome.
The show is so good.
Now we have to wait.
Another week for Easter of Thrones. Oh well, do you have to go home now?
I do.
Okay. See you next time, David. Rub it now. In fact, I'm going to let this be the end of today. But I'm not going to end the video. I'll take you with me to Phoenix. I go to Phoenix tomorrow. I haven't thought about ending the video this weekend, but I'll end it somewhere in Phoenix. Touching it. Yep, rubbing it. Talk to you in the morning. Good morning. Actually, it's close to afternoon because I have an afternoon flight and I've just been working this morning. And my power has suddenly went out, which I imagine the whole neighborhood has, which is, I don't know if ironic's the right word. But all those storms yesterday, and now that it's clear, the powers went out. My challenge is I got to get the car out of the garage. And I can't open the garage door without the power, so I got to figure out how the manual release works. And I've never had to do that. So I got to figure it out with the flashlight, and then we'll be on the road to the airport to go to Phoenix. So more in a minute. Got the vehicle out, dealt with the garage door. Power's still out, pain in the butt. It's been out for maybe an hour. So I guess maybe a tree fell or hit something. But the mailman came, which is good. SH Figure Arts Captain Marvel. I wish it had come this weekend so I could play with it. But alas, I'll have to wait until I get back. And you'll have to wait till a future video. Likely go look on the Instagram because probably already open it before the next video begins. But now, let's do a little concert. Let's head to Phoenix.
Now you can read in my poker face. Step by step. Ooh, baby. Gonna get to you, girl. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love.
Here we are. That plane just disappeared into the ether. Back at the airport again. I fell into burning ring of fire. I'm going to Phoenix and it's like in the 90s, so it's going to feel like that. It's lovely here, like 75, a little breeze. Delightful. It was last week and I had to go to Boston where it was cold. Just need to stay here, but I won't be here much the next month or so. Phoenix, Tampa next week, then Myrtle Beach, which it'll be delightful there. But yeah, did you enjoy the mini concert? I don't know how many clips I'm gonna have for this Phoenix trip just because I know this video is already close to an hour. But I'll show you the room and all that. If there's anything eventful in the airport, I'll show you, but I'm actually in regular cabin, which is fine, but won't be anything exciting to show you on the flight. Flight's pretty long to Phoenix, I think like 4 hours. And I've never been to Phoenix, so hopefully we'll have something fun to do. I left my AirPods at home. Got disoriented by the power being out. There's Mr. Plane. And look, I think they've basically finished the infrastructure for that canopy. They just got to put the canopy on. That'll be exciting. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Touch yourselves now. Talk to you in a bit. It's actually very, very busy at the baggage claim or the baggage check. Not so busy at TSA, really busy. I mean, it's 2:15 in the afternoon. Normally the airport wouldn't be that busy. I think I forgot to factor in that the Masters ended yesterday, and so people that were in Augusta, I think of the Masters locally because I grew up in that area, but most people are flying in and out of here for that, so they're probably using Atlanta. So it's busy. And another thing is, when I checked my bag, they said gate B17, but the app says T as in Tom 7, and still says that. No, I don't know where to go. Oh. Phoenix 2268 TO7. I don't know what the gate agent's talking about. Quite perplexing. There just seemed to be a sampler plate of meats and cheeses right there. But look, there you go. T7 Phoenix. That's me. Oh well, I'm glad I didn't listen to the gate agent, which I should be able to do, and instead listen to my app. But now I'm gonna go to the Sky Club. They've actually finished the renovations in the Sky Club. Nice buffet, drink station, there's a bar over there, lots of space. Recently renovated since last I was here. Very nice. I think I'm gonna eat a quick lunch. I got some mac and cheese and some chili. And then I'm gonna get on a flight. I'll talk to you when I get to Phoenix. Here I am, Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, I think it said. It's pretty, mountains out there. I think I'll see a lot of mountains here. I've never been here, never been to Arizona. So the flight was fine. I had some bumps at times. Still got these on because I forgot my AirPods, like I told you. I'm about to pee really bad, so I'm gonna do that. Then I gotta get a car. Time is confusing, so it's 7:50 on the East Coast. Phoenix is in mountain time, but they don't observe daylight savings. And since we're in daylight savings, this is actually 3 hours behind instead of 2. So I'm gonna be confused the next few days. Anyway, I'm with TT, brother. See how pretty it is out there? I think I'm gonna like it here. Although I think it's hot, like 90 degrees already. It's very pretty. This airport seems very new. Like, look at the gate sign. Going to Seattle, it has the needle there. Oh, there's a Shake Shack. I might be doing that on Wednesday. It just seems very clean and modern. And nice. I mean, just seems new. I have to look it up. Very nice though. It's a good start to the visit. Got this Kia they've got me. Looks pretty similar to my vehicle. It may be actually the same as my vehicle. It may come off the same production line since Hyundai owns Kia. But all right, that'll work. Team Phoenix, look, they greeted me with water and Mentos. How nice, Team Phoenix. Thank you. Touch it now, Phoenix. So I'm at the hotel. I'm staying at a Residence Inn. I'm actually really tired. I guess it's because it is 9 o'clock my time, even though it's only 6 here. And the flight was nearly 4 hours. That just wears me out. But I don't love staying at the Residence Inns that are like this, that are completely like, these are individual units. They look like apartments. Even though like this room is really nice. It's not, I don't know. I don't love it. It's different than when I'm at the other Marriott properties. But this room is really nice. It's just a lot of overkill for me being here 2 days. Let me show you. So the Residence Inn is definitely like long-term stay. You could live here, I guess, but you walk in and see like that's a big kitchen. That's as big as some kitchens in apartments. Like a bar, and living room, looks like a fireplace. You got the bed, TV, closet, bathroom, and that would be huge, except that there's a whole other bedroom. Like, a family could live in here, and it'd be much bigger than anything you'd have in New York City. I mean, it's just a lot. You know what I'm talking about. I haven't decided, though, if I'm going to eat here and just get some delivery, or if I'm going to go out. I'm actually in Tempe right now. I have to be in Tempe and Phoenix, so I decided to stay closer to the site in Tempe, and then I'll go to Phoenix in the afternoon tomorrow. Tomorrow will be all out in Arizona. I'm trying to find a store to go to, doing work, all that stuff, find good restaurants, everything else. But I'm really tired tonight, so I may just stay in the room and order delivery. I'll see what restaurants are around, see what delivery I can get. Update you when I get to it. Now, hey, no, put it in the mouth. All right, folks, I decided to just order Chinese, and I ordered way too much. I've got chicken and broccoli and rice and dumplings, chicken wings, egg rolls, and donut. I don't know why I ordered some. I mean, a 2-liter? Way too much. I ordered way too much. I'm watching wrestling. It's in the last hour. I'm just really tired, so I think I'm going to end today here. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a fun day. I think you'll enjoy it. I hope I'll enjoy it as we go around Phoenix and find stuff to look at and hopefully find a shop. So hope you enjoyed the travel day. Not the most exciting, but again, like I tell you, sometimes there's just tiring, slow travel days. Anyway, touch that thing. Talk to you after the break. Good morning. It is like 9 in the morning, even though it's like noon on the East Coast. You can see like the little apartments, basketball court, all that are here. Walking to the car. I'm going to drive over for my first site visit this morning. Then we'll take lunch break, maybe visit a store. Then second visit and see what else we got to offer. So welcome to the morning. I hope this is a fun one in Arizona. Everybody says that you want to move to Phoenix for the weather, and it really is delightful. It looks a lot like Florida, except randomly you'll see mountains or cactus. But there's just no humidity, and it makes it just so nice. Even though it's probably up in the 80s by now, it doesn't feel like it, at least what I'm used to in Georgia. But had a good first meeting, and now I'm going to grab lunch. And when you're in the West Coast, you eat In-N-Out burger for lunch. At least I'm going to, because I can't eat that at home. And I enjoy it. So let's have some In-N-Out. And then my next appointment's, I got 3 hours before my next appointment. It's about an hour away from where I am. And on the way, I think there's a shop I might be able to swing by and spend a few minutes showing you. So, well, you know, hey, T&B. I don't think I'm going to do much on the secret menu, but I am going to get quality taste and check some emails. My dinner is here. I got pink lemonade, Neapolitan shake off the secret menu, animal style fries off the secret menu, and a double cheeseburger. I guess I lied about the secret menu. I went ahead and did it. Ooh, lunch is served. Rub it. That was lovely. In-N-Out burger is very good. Very unique tasting. I still have my milkshake with me. Strawberry chocolate vanilla in the mouth. That Plastic Life, I think on Instagram, maybe YouTube, recommended that I go to the Collector's Marketplace, which is right on my journey, like just 2 minutes out of the way. I've got about an hour drive in the south into the desert to go to the other side I'm going to. So I'm going to stop by that place for 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. On my way down, I got 2.5 hours before my next appointment. So I'm going to do that on the way and see what we're looking with. It's almost the end of the day, East Coast time, but I still got several hours of work because I'm over here in Mountain Standard Time, 3 hours ahead below. But I had to wake up early and have meetings. That just means I have a long day. All right, on we go. You can just see the beautiful mountains and desert area that we're driving through. It's just very pretty out here. I really like it. I guess that's a mountain. I don't know if these are hills or... They're very neat looking, though. And you can see the cacti out there. Alrighty. You know, don't touch it, though. You'll get a little prickly. I've arrived at my destination. The art looks wonderful. Look at that. That's great. Collector's Marketplace, somewhere here in Phoenix. They have a little truck over there. I wonder if they go buy collections from people. I've heard this place is cool. Let's go check it out. I don't have long, though. Stinky picky. Well, this place is very big. Oh, yes. A lot of statues here. I think those are DC collectible statues. Like Bane, that's great. I don't think that's a hot toy. I think those are all statues. I don't know, though. Uncertain. That Iron Man up there is great. This is like the full room of Funko. Not just the wall of Funko. The full room of Funko. There's a lot of stuff. You know, Varys. A lot of stuff. I'm not gonna show you just individually. You get enough of that from other pop channels. I'm not great at that, but there is Clubber Lang and the Winged Monkey from Wizard of Oz. I don't think I've ever seen those. The music is really loud, so I'm gonna try not to get copyrighted, but like the cases are themed. Like you see how that's all Godzilla, King Kong, alien stuff. And it's just blended. Like there's Haya, there's figure arts, there's all kind of stuff. It's just blended. I saw Mezco I've seen. Just a little bit of everything. But the cases are really nicely themed all together. This is all horror stuff, it looks like. I've seen some sideshow. I haven't seen Hot Toys. A lot of statues. A little bit of everything. The store is very big though, surprisingly. This is a good example in this particular Star Wars case how you have the Tamashii Nation Samurai. You've got figure arts up there. You've got Code of Makia. You've got Egg Attack. A sideshow. Just a lot of stuff. And then that's probably some Black Series stuff. Just really a little bit of everything. Some of these vintage Star Wars are cool. I have no idea if those are good prices or not, but I did find this. Looks like a regular Stormtrooper, not a episode 7 one. $300 sealed. There's lots of Star Wars. Lots and lots of Star Wars. Oh, more up there. Those look like statues. This aisle seems to start the superhero. Look at all these Play Arts Kai. Bunch of Play Arts Kai. Again, it's just all kind of different stuff. That's the War Machine. That's a great one. There's Legends, there's Select, there's DC on the other side. More Play Arts Kai stuff. I'm going to look through those. Mego, Legends. It looks like there's going to be loose cases up there too. Wow. So this Bushido Play Arts Kai Batman is one I've wanted. It's like kind of the samurai. I really want that, but I'm not sure I'm going to spend that much. Got some DC Mafex figures. This is an Nendoroid. And then that's the Batmobile. Some Code of Makia. And some 12-inch Legends. Bishuju. And look at these loose cases. I'm sure everybody will enjoy these. Hopefully YouTube hears me and not the music. Look at all this. More Play Arts Kai back there. Looks like another Mafex back there. Armored Batman, maybe. Oh, a bunch of figure arts back there as well. There's just quite a bit in here. And then look at this Marvel case. It's just loaded with Marvel Legends. So much. Look at that. Selects. Very cool. Well, that's a 3A Iron Man. I like him. I have him, but I like him. Some Mezco up here. They just sell about everything. Some Harry Potter stuff. In this case, figure arts. It looks like the Star Ace 1/8 stuff. That's a Star Ace 1/6. I have that one. Serious. And then that is Snoop Dogg with the Blunt. Alrighty. This area is getting into the fantasy. You got Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones stuff. It's a tighter sword. Oh, look, Sting. Replica. That's a thing I want. I don't think I can get that home. But down here, there's Danny, but that's Tyrion. I think that's Tyrion, and I need Tyrion. Well, it was Tyrion, the original Tyrion that has gotten quite expensive. And they had it for less than retail. And then I noticed they also have this Asmus Frodo. I was not prepared to be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Gotta really look careful. I know the music's loud. You got Sherlock, Jim Moriarty, 6 scale, and then back there is the Avengers Loki figure. One of the more desirable Marvel Hot Toys. I have it, but that's not easy to see in the wild. And then in the back it becomes this huge area here. Looks like a bunch of Gundam. This is going to get into like the anime stuff. Dragon Ball statues. All kinds of things. Wow. Look at all this. I'm just going to kind of walk around and show you some Figma stuff. They really sell everything here. This is wonderful. So now we're kind of in the back of the store and it's just huge. It's bigger than Kokomo, for sure. They even have a Dragon Ball figure art I don't own. That's too much for me to pay for it, but that's one of the very few I don't have. There is a lot of Figma. and Nindroid figure arts across lots of properties back here. Very nice. I didn't even realize this goes into video games and video game stuff. The Reaper, Figma, Amiibo. What's up, Mike Tyson Punch Out? All kind of video game stuff. And then this looks like areas where they do their buying and trading and inventory. Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 arcade cab. $22.50. That'd be cool to have at home. Some comics even. They just sell everything. Some bots here. Masterpiece. Ultra Magnus is nice. Megatron and Starscream. I like that one. Bunch of loose bots. Beast Wars. I want that Beast Wars Masterpiece Megatron. Look at that. Wow. Dinobots. A little bit of everything. Get G.I. Joe stuff over there. It's like a vintage corner with, what's that? The Street Sharks, Silverhawks, Dukes of Hazzard, Voltron, Centurions, Musclemen, Brave Star, a bunch of turtles. I know David's looking for some vintage vehicles, but none of those fit that bill. You got the 3-0 and the Mondo 6 scale up there. The wrestling figure, like alcove. With all kind of figures. Well, I don't know that I've seen that Nakamura defining moments. I don't think I have. Papa Shango. Oh, what are these are autographed. Huh. Oh, the Young Bucks LJN. I do want that. That's cool. Folks, this is a tremendously cool store. Probably one of the top 5 I've ever been in. They have everything old and new, and I love it. But I gotta be at an appointment in an hour and 5 minutes. I gotta dip out. I gotta get out of here. But this place is awesome. Come here. It's called the Collector's Marketplace on East Indian School Road, I think it was. And That Plastic Life told me to come here. Shout out to you. This place is tremendous. You won't regret coming here. This is one of the best stores I've ever been in. Top notch. I want to make sure I covered it. 1945 East Indian School Road in Phoenix. Collector's Marketplace, buy, sell, trade. They had everything. Video games, comics, vintage toys, new toys, imports, 6 scale, statues, loose, MOC, everything. This may be the top 3 even store I've ever been to, if not the best. They sold everything. Everything. I'm very impressed, and it looks like people are coming in and out frequently with collections, stuff like that. I picked up, one of the top 3 things on my overall list, and then another thing that's in the top 10. So I'm really happy. It's not often I can find stuff on my hunt list, especially not for below eBay prices, let alone below retail. So big shout out here. Thank you for the recommendation. And now I got to go back to work. I'll talk to you when I'm done. I like the palm trees. It's very pretty. Finished up my meeting. Made it early. Finished it up. I think I'm going to swing back by the hotel for a little while. Look, I love those trees. They're beautiful. Friends, I'm back at the hotel and finished up my email for the day. It's actually 7:30 Eastern time, so it's way past my normal quitting time, but it's only 4 o'clock. Even though it started early, I needed to work and get some things done. So I'm back. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I'm tired. The jet lag has set in, plus I worked a pretty long day today. I did go to the cool toy store. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a great store. I want to show you the 2 things I picked up, and then in a little while I'll either go to dinner or bring dinner in. I'm probably going to go to dinner, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go to any other stores or anything. Let's check these toys out. Here we go. First, the Asmus toys. The Lord of the Rings Frodo. I'm not going to take all the plastic off to show you the face. They'll be on Instagram later because I do have to travel back with this in my bag. So I want it to be okay. And I have the small bag, of course. So at least I got 2 little characters. So Hand, Sting, I imagine that's die-cast like their weapons. The One Ring, that's great. Oh, the File, Galadriel, Cloak, Sack. Oh, that's fantastic, Frodo. And then I am shocked. This is the 3-0 Tyrion. This is the first release. The new release isn't out yet. When he was the Hand of the King for Joffrey. He's got his book and his wine and alternate hands. I cannot believe I found these both at the price they're at. This was, a little bit below retail. This was below retail and drastically below eBay price. So I am just so happy. Now the only 3-0 Game of Thrones I'm missing is Jaime. It's the only one I'm missing. I have all the others on pre-order and have them. So I'm super duper happy with this. Great, great find here in Phoenix. I'm very pleased. All right, time to take a little break, then off to dinner. Well, friends, I told you a fib. After catching up and just sitting, I am tired. I don't feel like going out. I was going to go to this burger place that's on campus at Arizona State. It looks like it's a good time, but I just don't have the energy to do it right now. I'm pretty worn out. The jet lag has got me well in its grips, and I had a long day, about a 12-hour work day. So I think I'm just going to stay around the hotel and rest and relax. I got to try to get over this. I'm kind of road worn right now. Like I know I was just in Mexico and that was wonderful, and I'm going to Myrtle Beach here in about 10 days for vacation with the family, and that's also fabulous, but it's still not being home. It's still on the road. And I think a thing that people don't understand with folks that travel is it's not the work. Like, I enjoy my job, and I'd be doing it anyway. Just some of it's happening in person. It's much more being in a hotel, in the car. I was in the car like 3 hours today. In the plane, waiting in line, on the shuttle bus, on the train, over and over again, and always having to be somewhere and always having to be following a schedule and being strict. It just wears on you, and I'm just pretty road worn right now. I've had this year-long journey to visit all these places that I need to visit, and I have not many left. I think I'll be under 10 left after next week in Tampa. So it's Las Vegas, and then all the places out to go in California. San Diego, 5 places in LA, 2 places in San Francisco, and then Sacramento. So we're getting near the end of it, and then I'll be traveling less. Still a lot, probably every other week, but not near like this. So I'd like to be home. I'm kind of tired. So I'm sorry if the energy has not been as up these 2 days in Phoenix, but we got to see a cool store. So anyway, I did get pizza delivered rather than going out, and it looks excellent. Found a really good place. Meat Lovers Pizza and some cheesy bread. I'm watching SmackDown. There's old Becky Two Belts watching SmackDown, and I'm just going to stay in the room. And I'll talk to you in the morning when it's time to travel home. Tomorrow will be the final day of the video, so we'll get home and see what's going on there. Until then, talk to you after the break. Oh, And good morning. My final day in Phoenix, or technically Tempe where I am at right now. And I think I'm going to go to breakfast. There's a place called Snooze, an AM eatery that has thousands of 4- and 5-star reviews on Yelp that does seem to be kind of near the campus, but also near the airport. I have about 4 hours before my flight, so I got plenty of time. So let's go have some breakfast. This drive is pretty also, just going straight toward that mountain range at the opening. It's kind of pretty. This whole area is very lovely. Well, I'm on the campus of Arizona State. Up there on the left at the lights, you can see the football stadium. The Arizona State Sun Devils football stadium. That's kind of cool to see, right? Well, I think it's cool to see. I try to go by a stadium when I get a chance. All right, I had to pivot a little bit. You can see I'm on, this is University Drive. There's a plane up there, actually. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know where it is. The place I was going to go, which was highly rated, is right in the dead middle of campus, and I could not find any parking at all. You had to park in like a student lot and then walk half a mile. I just didn't feel like dealing with that. So I came to this place, Harlow's Cafe, also very highly rated, and about a mile from the airport. So that's what I'm gonna do, Harlowing it. This old looking restaurant here, south of the border breakfast. We'll have to peruse. It's kind of cool here. It's got the story behind it. Look at that budget, how much they use each week. Wow, 300 dozen eggs. I feel like I should get something off of this part of the menu since I am in Arizona. I think I'm going to get the green chili beef burrito. I believe that's what I'll have. Maybe some bacon. Side of bacon. Well, that has arrived. It looks fantastic. Yes. Oh yeah, in the mouth. This bacon's phenomenal. It's really good. I question my choice here to get a green chili burrito before a 4-hour plane ride. But, it's fabulous. That breakfast was fantastic. And Felix and 99 other famous clowns. I haven't been able to clearly show you a cactus yet, but there's some over there. Actual cacti. There's one there. Cactus in it. I'm returning my car, but you can see through the city of Phoenix downtown itself, the skyline. I'm sorry I haven't shown you much of that. I've not been close to it really. You can see the stadium there right in the middle left. It's kind of cool. That Kia was nice though. Very, very similar to my vehicle. Didn't have quite as many features, but very comfortable and drove quite well. And I was pleased with it. So, good on you, Kia Sorento. Let me go check my bag. I am trying to use an upgrade certificate to hopefully get into first class. So wish me luck. On the bus to the terminal. It's 10 minutes away, and not too terribly busy on the bus. Well, there I am back at the airport again, and the goal is to check my bag and find a lounge and find a safe spot after breakfast. Pavement may be hot in extreme temperatures. I found this little door before I go upstairs. I guess it's for the doggies, but it has all these cacti out here that I'm gonna walk out and look at. I haven't got to see any up close. Only the little bit I showed you across the street. And look at these huge ones. Those are very cool. That makes me happy. Cacti Palooza. I think someone told me that they can't mess with these anymore. They have to just let them grow wherever they grow. I'm not sure if that's true or not. They look really cool. All right, now to security, and then, This lounge is very nice. Look at all this art. They're not playing around here. Very nice. I like it a lot. Yummy. This lounge really is quite lovely. Took care of a little business, And I picked up a couple cookies. A little treat. My flight board's in 35 minutes. I'm number 3 on the first class upgrade list with 3 seats remaining. Number 3 out of 50 because I used an upgrade certificate, or I will use one if I get upgraded. So I'm hoping that will happen. It looks like right here, out the window, you see those pillars and beams? I think they're extending what must be the tram, I guess, monorail, through here over to the rental car center. That's what it looks like is happening. But this lounge is really nice. It's maybe the nicest lounge I've ever been in. Very peaceful, very calm. A full buffet spread on the other side, back there is where the buffet spread I just showed you. Over there is a full bar. It's really nice. Well, check in with you when I find out what happens with the upgrade. Good news. Upgrade clear. 4 hours in first class. A lot better than 4 hours in coach. Excellent. I'll show you when I get to the plane. Got lots of leg room. Place for my computer. Nice computer. In the window. This is worlds better than what I had. And I'll get a meal. I keep you up to date once we're in there. Rub it now. Pretty good, not bad at all. Ate some pie. Now I'm gonna watch TV and rest. I just did a bunch of work. We'll land in about an hour. I'll talk to you while on the ground. All right, safe in Atlanta. It was great being in first class. A lot more comfortable actually. I worked for about an hour and a half, which was nice. It made the trip go by. I mean, not nice. I was working, but it made the trip go by faster. And that was a pretty bumpy plane. I think there's a pretty significant thunderstorm system over Texas and Louisiana, so it's pretty bumpy. But I got a lot of stuff done I was going to do tomorrow, so that's good. So I'm here, got to get my bag, get to the vehicle, and get home. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Well, I'm in the car, and that's the extent of the concert you're going to get for the rest of this video because it feels lovely. I got the windows open, I got the roof open, so, you're just going to hear wind if I try to do a concert. I'll sing to the fair denizens of the city of Atlanta, and I'll talk to you when I get to my house. Now, hey, squeeze it! And I'm home. I had a wonderful top down or roof open, whatever you call it, trip in the car. I see it at Tickle Bottom. It's stuck under the couch, misbehaving. I did have this Iron Man 3 SH Figure Arts Hall of Armor piece come in. I think I told you in a video or two ago. I ordered that off eBay using eBay bucks, and then the Iron Man Mark III to put in that Hall of Armor for my SH Figure Arts Hall of Armor. I ordered when they put the re-release back up. They have not released yet the bluefin set with the Iron Man Mark III and the Hall of Armor like they have 5 of the others. The other one is the Mark I. And the way some of those bluefin releases are going, I'm not sure they will. So I just went ahead and took advantage to get that while I could. But I'm home. I picked up some Arby's and a milkshake. So I'm hungry. And I'm going to unpack and get ready to bed because it's almost 10 o'clock. It's a late one. West Coast travel does that to you. So thanks for watching this video. I know it kind of got broken up once I went to Phoenix, and I was pretty tired, so I apologize for the lack of energy. But we saw a really cool store, got some good pickups, and hopefully you had a fun time in this episode. The garage was closed, which was good. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with that, and seems like the power outage didn't affect anything. So if you're wondering about that, all is well. Anyway, I'll talk to you in the next episode. Squeeze it.